A suspect in California accused of attacking a conservative activist at Berkeley last week officially pled not guilty as his victim's attorney revealed concerns about his past. Listen to this.
Mr. Greenberg, over the past couple of years, has had numerous incidents. He has filed several lawsuits against landlords for charges that were later dismissed by the court. He's also had a restraining order filed against him by a former roommate. Almost a dozen lawsuits that I've uncovered that this man is involved in.
She goes on to say firearms confiscated, restraining order against him, 3 felony charges and a misdemeanor charge. Michael Knowles is the host of The Michael Knowles Show and joins us now to react. Michael, thank you for being with us. Why aren't the Democrats, why are they so silent on this?
Well, the trouble is, this particular guy is obviously a wacko. He's a thug. He's got a long history of this. The trouble for the Democrats and for the left is that he is emblematic of a larger problem. This isn't the first time this has happened at Berkeley. This is a problem all over the country. The issue is the left redefining speech as violence.
Well, what do you make of the president at CPAC, where he pulled the fellow who was attacked up on stage, and then he said essentially that he was going to come up with some sort of executive order pulling federal funding from colleges that don't support free speech?
This is very important. The William F. Buckley Jr. program at Yale did a survey. 81% of college students believe that speech can be a form of violence. And so what do you do to this form of violence? Either you
turn it off.
Yeah, you turn it off. It justifies violence against conservatives. And we saw this 2 years ago at UC Berkeley. Eric
Where
Clanton,
you speak all the time.
That's right. Yeah, they love having me there. At Berkeley, Eric Clanton, this community college professor, hit conservatives over the head with a bike lock. And what happened to him? 3 years probation. And so President Trump at CPAC, he said, well, is there going to be justice served here? We'll have to wait and see.
And you know what they're saying? This goes all the way up to the freshman class in Congress. Their intolerant way of disrespecting their own leadership. They created this monster. Now they can't control it.
There is a little schadenfreude here when you see this generational shift among Democrats in Congress. And I think, unfortunately, they thought as a tactic, they could hurt conservatives to define speech as violence, to censor people, and now they're seeing the fruit of that ideological poison.
Do you think the president was right to bring him on stage, the victim, and point him out at CPAC?
Absolutely. This is so important. We've known this for a long time, that politics is downstream of culture. President Trump made a key aspect of his campaign stopping political correctness, stopping censorship, stopping violence for speech, and if we don't get that fixed, we're not going to fix any of our other political problems.
Well, on the good side, Berkeley did come out and said that the attack was reprehensible. Michael, thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Heading back to California now.
I'm hitting the plane.
All right, good luck to you.